Hey guys, welcome back to another Monday project video. This one's going to be kind of special here. Alright, quick little backstory on this. I just literally bought this project. And I haven't even messed with it, I haven't tested it, I haven't broke it open or anything yet. My mom actually bought it for me, which I don't know what I think. I might end up keeping it. I may end up. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. Then this computer. Picked this up at Goodwill. They were having a 40% off for today. I thought, well, let's take a ride up there, and well, they had this thing. I called my buddy up because he works at a computer shop. I don't know what these things go for anymore. These are $15.99, and it was purple. My mom owed me money anyway, so she bought it. So I was gonna buy it. And I don't know why this. Oh, I had a computer case. So she's like, "Well, stick it up there," and well, she had stuff she wanted to buy too, so. We ended up buying it. Like I said, I have not cracked it open. I know nothing about it, except what I could see. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a hard drive, which, you know, it's fun, because, well, you know, hard drive. Yes, there's one right here. Hard drive. I've been going through on some ideas about it, but since mom bought it, I'm keeping it. It's gonna stay with me. Unless I'm looking at it, the front, I think the front lights up. So I already took the screws out because I already tried filming this video once already, and I had to stop. I didn't think the side was gonna open. This thing is filthy. So we'll probably end up having to gut it and rebuild it. And the lighted fan on the side. I think what we're gonna do with this machine. I think what I'm gonna use this machine for is we're gonna make a little I think we're gonna make a Windows XP in a vintage gaming machine out of it. That's not even hooked up. Does it have onboard video? No, it does not. See, does it have more room for memory upgrade? Yep. It does. Does the memory match? Yes, it does. Does it have a hard drive? No, it does not. Does it have the cable for the hard drive? Let's see here. If I take the zip, not SCSI, it says zip drive, and if I take the zip drive out, if I take the disconnect the zip drive, which I might. Oh, that's a 70. You know, there's a wire right here, which this does something. So, before we go in and plugging it in and start beating on the old power button, just for some, you know, funny reason that this guy flames out, let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling wires here, disconnecting stuff. You got two lighted fans in the back. Start pulling stuff, disconnecting everything electrical. Actually, I'm going to even pull all this out. Right. That we can use for the hard drive, since there's 2 CD-ROMs in here. Do we have SATA? Or is this too old for SATA? Too old for SATA. Okie dokie. Oh no, whoop, whoop, whoop. Right where my finger is, there's a port for SATA. So theoretically, if I wanted to, I can put a solid state in this thing. Maybe if I can find a 60 gig solid state, I'll have to ask my buddy and see if he's got one. Let's see here. I'm probably just gonna put a conventional SATA in it. That way the SCSI can be connected. Alright, let's see. I don't know, this looks all janky down here. Let's see. I'm losing my mind here. There it is. We're gonna plug this thing in it. I want to test this power supply before we, like I said, we go, beat on the power button. Yeah, I just had a power supply flame out about a month or 2 ago. Alright, we turn this around. That's where this thing's filled with dust. I don't have my dust tool, my air compressor, available. As I suspected, power supply is bad. Everything was red on this thing. I'll put this here to let you look at that. See, everything was all red. So that's why I did what I did. I have a 60 gig solid state drive we could put in it, but it's in my wife's gaming computer, which I've never. I gotta get down here and work on it and spend some time with it. I'm having problems getting Windows to stay on it. It's blue screening. So then it might not be the solid state drive. So the 60 could go in there. Well, with it having, window on the side, I might not do that because that won't look very cool. Go ahead and remove. It didn't flame out. That could be why it was detected well. Put this off to the side. It's kind of different having the fan like that. No, it's smell burnt, but it's burnt. Let's go maybe I'll grab a SATA power supply that has some SATA ports on it. Put this on top of the flamed out one. Go through it. That's a candidate, but it doesn't have SATA. But and again, we're doing Windows XP, maybe Windows 7, maybe. That's a candidate. Again, there's SATA. Can't use this one. It does not have IDEs and it's got the wrong plug on it. Got a couple candidates that don't have SATAs. That's another candidate. I know I gotta have one with SATAs that has the right plug. Last one. No SATAs, right? But it's got the more gaming power supply, more gaming feel to it. I have to go this way. Okay. It has more like the gaming feel to it. But again, it doesn't have SATA on it. Comment down below if you think this was a wise purchase for the channel. I mean, usually we get this stuff for free. Right now I'm just loosening, well, that one I kind of did tighten. Oh, wait a minute. Motherboard's bad. Yeah. His capacitors are bad. They're beveled. These three. Yep. I lost big time on this one. I didn't gain nothing but some memory and a video card and a case. I'm on the fence if we should still try to fire it. Let's fire it. I've had machines that had bad capacitors that still work, so these wires might not reach. It's not going in. Okay, so then that's why it's not going in, because, well, I gotta find the extra pins. Does this even have, or does it just have the one? I guess just plug this in and see what happens. put the side slightly back on it in case it does flame out. I'll look up the video. It's dead. Nope, it's not dead. Sweet. It's 2003 according to that. Alright, let's hook the stuff up and yeah. So like I said, I've had them to where I've never had an actual motherboard burn up because of the capacitor. Alright, let's see here. Hook up. That up. What I normally, I don't know, I should do this on these. I usually take the fans. I usually plug them up together. Okie dokie, well let's see, I gotta plug in. I really don't need the mouse. And the fans are not happy. We'll get you in here. That's what we have that work. So I'll just remove those. They don't even light up. Sweet. I thought this did more. I thought those lit up, but it lights up. Alright, let's see. Hit delete the inner setup. Why aren't we not going in the setup? Back to you here. Just gonna disconnect these. Delete on those. I don't know why the keyboard doesn't work. I only have one keyboard up here. Rat's nest here. Let's see, that's to mouse. Oh, I got another mouse, but keyboard's purple. I pulled on it, that pulled. got the keyboard. Yep, the keyboard was connecting. Okay, keyboard lit up. It's got an AMD Athlon XP. Yeah, it won't let me get into the setup. Oh, there we go. Oh, I hit the escape key. I didn't hit the right key. That's probably why it didn't do nothing. Wires off the monitor. Let's see. None. Let's see, none of this tells me anything. This is where all the information is. Yeah, let's flick this off. And then just, like I said, everything is all like tangled up here. Eventually, once we get into the house on 3rd Street, I'm planning on building a place in the basement just for videos. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm not going to screw this down or anything because I don't have screws available here. I guess I ought to hook up the ROM drive for this. Which would make sense because we'll be using CDs. But yeah, it's got one. I think this motherboard came out when SATA was starting to become a thing. Well, this is the original. For some reason, it's not wanting to go into the. Use some of the cables out of the Dell that we recently chugged. Scrap. Had that old Dell for a really long time. It's long gone. We went to the scrapyard about a month ago. Stripped it. Well, we're gonna install 80 gig for right now. I think I'm just gonna sit it here. No, I can't do that because I'm gonna pop the case upright. long drive here. And then the power up where the sit her upright. See, Roam Drive's not firing up for me. Put the bottom on. Plugged the power in, went right in. Now, I gotta go through and look. See, hit F1 to continue to see what it does. Okay, now it's giving me a different error now. Go through. Probably end up using, right now, using a Dell copy of Windows XP because I don't have a product. I need a product key. I'll have to go find a product key for it. What's this? Windows 98 SE for Dell. Yeah, we'll do Windows XP Professional Service Pack 2. Wait a minute, don't. Or do you want to do Home Edition? Oh, I'm missing stuff now. We'll go with this disc. Just because this doesn't ask me for a product key at the moment. And this is good. Let me get this going real quick. Well, now that's not lighting up now. Oh, it's got a loose wire in it. Because it lit up when I... Huh. It only lights up when I... Okay, F1. Alright. And then you've probably seen this a lot of times. I think it needs one of these guys put in there. I gotta test those. See, look, it's on. It must have a sensor. Well, that's doing that. We're gonna get in behind this red. I know where this computer came from. Years ago, when I first moved up here, there was a computer shop in the next town over called Hacker Shack Computers. Check this out. My buddy Steve. So it's on Hacker Shack Computers. Imagine that. It stayed in the area this whole time. So this is one of Steve's old computers. Pretty sweet. So we know where this case came from. Wow. I'll have to get a hold of my friend Grant and say, hey, this is from Steve, and we're getting ready to start the first part of when setup is loading files. So wait for that. I want to get into the back of this and see. I think these are supposed to light up. So Steve built this computer. Okay, so that's undone. Okay, that's... I wonder how much Steve sold this computer when he built it. Find out what fell out. Right, because the wires, the reason why it's not wanting to come out. Just now I have to take all this crap out that. What fell. And that guy Steve, he doesn't do this stuff anymore. No, there's no lights behind those. We'll just I'm not even gonna bother putting them back in. So these don't do anything. So we'll let that go. I'd remove these things. They fell out, so let's stick them in there. This is where we're kind of stuck at. And I think this is one of the places you usually get stuck at. Oh no, it's not stuck. Didn't one file at a time. I think I might see if I can find a product key for Windows XP Media Center and install that. I have the disc for that, and I just don't have the product key on, like, right in front of me. I have it, just don't have it here. Pretty cool this ended up at, it's missing the door down here, which I don't care. Pretty cool that this ended up at Goodwill. So Hacker Shack Computers, probably in 2005, 2006, maybe 2007, 2009, 2010. It's pretty cool. It's made it to the channel. I could show that phone number because it's not his anymore. Who knows who it is? So this machine stayed in the Mon Valley area. That doesn't mean Steve built the computer, because he had guys work for him. I think his stepson that worked for him. And the blast from the past. So this thing won't clip in. Floppy disk. We'll hit delete to get in the setup. We'll go into what I did is F10 Y enter, so I don't have to go through any of that. It should just go into it. Then it's gonna wanna see what blinks on here. I don't have a hard drive light. I don't really need it. Well, here comes another part of the boring part. Now we gotta install Windows. So this could take another 20-30 minutes. That's just the suggestion time. Link down below if you think I should keep XP, or should I go with Media Center Edition, Pro, or Home Edition. I don't have too many machines. That's an XP machine back there, but I want to build something like, should I go with Windows 7? Should I stay with a conventional drive? I think since it has the SATA port, I think I will eventually get a SATA for it. Maybe, but as of right now, it's going to stay what it's got. Thinking about ending the video and just, we'll just have to continue this in a different video. We installed XP before. I don't want to bore you with all the details. Wait a minute, we can put that DVD drive in it. It kind of went down significantly. The flower icon that came up on my phone when I did that, and doesn't do want to do this. Sorry, playing with the camera. Starting to get a little hungry. Well guys, we'll end this video here. You'll see this machine a lot more because I think where I'm going to keep it, I'll probably end up putting the DVD drive in. I don't know about that one, so stay tuned. There you'll see this machine on a lot more videos. So thank you for watching. If you have a comment, please leave one. Thanks for watching.